What's good, High Stakes fam? You already know the drill. Welcome back to High Stakes Hub version 2, the daily war room where film gets torn apart, XG gets cross-examined, and every line on the board gets stress-tested before kickoff. Around here, tape rolls frame by frame, possession stats get audited like tax season, backline gaps get hunted like a fast break in transition, and inflated totals get clipped before the public even smells the value. One commandment runs this whole operation. Big W's. Only if you're catching the steam moves but still firing blind off vibes. Smash subscribe, ring the bell, and walk into this market like a sharp sport investor. Not a square chasing a parlay dream. Because we operate on structure, discipline, controlled aggression. No tilt chasing. No revenge stacks. No lock of the century nonsense. Around here, high stakes equals high rewards. Cash Talk Recap, June 22nd. All right, fam, let's run the tape back. Yesterday wasn't a clean sweep. Honorable mentions board took some lumps. But the main slip, green across the board. Every leg cashed. This isn't about going 10 for 10 every single night. It's about staying on the right side of the long game. Run the rule back with me. Losses equals information. Wins equals confirmation. What printed last time? What cashed last time? Main card. Shamrock Rovers versus Derry City. Home win or draw. Shelbourne versus Bohemians. Over 1.5 goals. Rigas FS versus Ogre United. Home over 1.5 goals. Honorable mentions at printed. France versus Iraq over 2.5 goals. KR Reykjavik versus Ukraine's over 2.5/BTTS. Argentina versus Austria. Home win, draw no bet. Let's run it back tonight. June 26th. New slate, new slip. Fresh board. Fresh chaos. Fresh numbers sitting out there waiting to get hunted down. Cook mode activated. Main slip, the triple threat. Game 1, FIFA World Cup, Group I Norway versus France. Kickoff at Gillette Stadium, Foxborough. Winner takes top spot territory. Both these sides walked into Boston already qualified, but pride and seeding are on the line. France have been ruthless. 3-1 over Senegal, 3-0 over Iraq, with Mbappe bagging 4 goals across 2 matches, and the Les Blues defense, anchored by Saliba and Upamecano, conceding next to nothing. Norway have been the tournament's breakout story in their first final since 1998, smashing in 7 goals across wins over Iraq 4-1 and Senegal 3-2, with Erling Haaland posting the best XG per shot mark of any player in the competition. France have avoided defeat in 6 of their last 7 head-to-heads with Norway, but 11 of France's last 13 games have gone over 2.5 goals, and Haaland against the Saliba-Meccano wall is must-watch, must-bet theater. Market read. High lines from both sides. Vertical transitions through midfield. 2 attacks that simply do not stop shooting. Lean. Over 1.5 goals. Game 2, Iceland 1. Deal Karla Afterling versus Njarv. Afterling sit fourth and unbeaten in 6 of their last 7 in this division, while Njarv arrive mid-table chasing road form. The history between these two skews home. Afterling hold a head-to-head edge over their recent meetings, and current shape has this one tilted toward the hosts. Wide attacking play and aggressive pressing have been the theme in both camps' recent matches, with gaps showing up on both backlands. Market read. Wide attacking play, aggressive pressing, defensive gaps everywhere. Lean. Over 2.5 goals. Sometimes the sharpest play is simply backing the goals market. Game 3, FIFA World Cup, Group I Senegal versus Iraq. Kickoff at BMO Field, Toronto. Last chance saloon for both sides. Senegal arrived winless through 2 games, but have scored in every single one, dropping a 3-1 decision France and a 3-2 thriller to Norway, both against top-tier attacks. Their qualifying run told a different story. 5 wins and a draw from 6. 16 goals scored, just 2 conceded. Iraq, in their first final since 1986, have been overwhelmed, outshot, outclassed, sitting on a -6 goal difference after losing 4-1 to Norway and 3-0 to France, with star striker Ayman Hussein out after limping off. The numbers of Senegal as overwhelming favorites here, and this is the spot where Sadio Mane, Nicholas Jackson, and Ismaila Sarr finally get to feast on a defense that hasn't kept a clean sheet all tournament. Lean. Home win. Main slip, full rundown. Tonight's structured ticket. Norway versus France, over 1.5 goals. Aftruding versus Njeravic, over 2.5 goals. Senegal versus Iraq, home win. Structured, diversified. Build off the data, not the hype. Booking codes, loaded up. Loaded on Sporty, Stake, Peripesa, or any investment platform of your choice. Protect the bankroll. Respect your unit size. Let the numbers do the heavy lifting. Let's print responsibly. Honorable mentions, value board. Controlled exposure only. Tonight's value plays. Selfis versus Hawker, over 2.5 goals. Asiasaka FF versus Vassillon, over 2.5 goals or BTTS. Brage versus Falkenberg, over 2.5 goals or BTTS. Filker Reykjavik versus HK Kapavogos, over 2.5 goals. No emotional stacking. No forced action. If the market shifts, we shift with it. Long shot. High voltage. High odds. High variance. Small stake only. Not rent money. Not grocery money. Just calculated volatility. Keep an eye on the WhatsApp channel. A late code drop could land later tonight. Links in the description. Final word. High stakes fam. Discipline outranks greed. Every single time. This is a marathon, not a one-night jackpot chase. These slips are probability frameworks, not prophecy. Only stake what you can afford to lose. Compound smart. Protect your capital, because this game isn't about luck. It's about leverage. Now I want to hear it from you. Which total looks mispriced tonight? Which fixture smells like a trap line? Who's your sleeper pick? Drop your sharpest read below. Best breakdown gets featured next episode. Stay sharp, stay structured, stay green. Because here, we don't chase luck. We calculate it. High stakes fam. High stakes equals high rewards. Catch you on the profitable side. Peace. And may every slip you touch run green. Please gamble responsibly. If betting stops being fun or you're chasing losses, reach out for support. Be gamble aware. Gamblers Anonymous or your local responsible gambling helpline are there for you.
Welcome to the hub where the stakes are high. Every move's a gamble, every roll's the sky. Cards on the table, chips in the air. You play it cool, but the heat's everywhere. Risk it all, yeah, double or fold. Fortune favors the bold, the story's told. One shot, one chance, don't blink or you lose. This is High Stake Hub version 2. High stake, feel the rush we make. All in, no fake. Hub's the name we take. High stake, break the rules, we shake. Risky love, awake. Hub's the vibe we create.